Hey everybody, I'm here at the Sepulveda, or the Family Christian Plaza, it used to be called, here on Sepulveda Boulevard in the city of Torrance. And one of the merchants here along the street, this is Sepulveda, we've got Hickory Boulevard over there, and over there is Maple. I've been informed that a lot of businesses are starting to shut down in this area. The Tous les Jours Bakery. Has, for all intents and purposes, pretty much shut down. A lot of people are hoping that it will open, but from what I've heard, they have ripped out everything. So we'll see what happens here. Just keeping it on myself. Is the bakery closed?
Yeah,
it's closed.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look, yep, it's closed, guys. Some people are hoping they'll come back. This is really sad. They're gone. This was a really nice place too. You look at it, they've already ripped out the counter and everything. This was a really nice bakery. This was a really fashionable place. This location right here has been very difficult for people to establish a business. A number of restaurants have cycled through here. It looks like we have another customer here who's not going to be able to get anything. It's closed. Yeah, I just found out myself. Yeah, it's closed. Wow. Okay. So here we are in the Sepulveda area. I don't know what else to call it. I call it the Family Christian Store Center. There used to be a silo over there. I could check it out. Okay. Yes, the Red Cross thing is still here. It's still there. We've got a couple of some of these businesses are still here for the most part. Okay. And here's the Family Christian Bookstore. This has actually been closed for at least 9 months. I mean, this is pretty astonishing, folks. You know, Torrance, California is supposed to be one of the most business-friendly cities in Los Angeles County. And we're seeing one business after another closing in the area. It's pretty staggering. I used to go to this bookstore. I used to get a couple of things here in the past, and now it's shut down. We have a couple here. There's a couple of acupuncture places, so people have been able to find something. I had to see this for myself because I spoke to one of the business owners here, and he was saying to me that a lot of business owners are looking at this Sepulveda path here, this passway, and it's basically just turning into a freeway. I mean, nobody stops to go to a restaurant or visit anything. And I didn't take on my camera at the, but when I was trying to drive in, I was going westbound here in Sepulveda. It's harder to drive in now. It's getting harder. There's a lot of traffic along this street. This is the silo I was thinking about. I don't know if it still has the name on it or not, so let's find out. So this is going to be a little longer of a video than I anticipated. But I think I'd also have to comment, part of the reason we're seeing a lot of small businesses shuttering is the cost of doing business in this state has gone from bad to worse. I mean, we're one of the states that's on track to have a $15 minimum wage, which just basically means fewer workers, fewer businesses, and more unemployment. So here's the silo. It used to say Family Christian Center on it. I don't know if it still does. Okay, there's nothing there anymore. You'll notice how busy it gets. See, the best way to get into this restaurant is to have to go eastbound. And there has been one restaurant after another there, which has had a very difficult time generating business. It just would change owners one after another. And just to show you how dire it's gotten, and I haven't even noticed this myself. So here's the local Taco Bell. Just for those of you who know Torrance, California, now you have an idea of where I am. There's the Sizzler, one of my favorite places. They're still doing pretty well, from what I understand. This used to be a Union Bank, and now it's been shut down. It's closed. I didn't even realize it. I mean, there isn't a sign. I mean, it's gone. you know, it's been shut down. And here's the ATM machine. It's been closed up. This was about 6 months ago. Okay, and so they've listed other banks. Maybe that's part of the reason why. There are 3 other Torrance US banks. But even banks are being hard hit now by the forced minimum wage hikes. I applied for a job at another banking franchise, and they informed me that they were going to get to a point where they were going to phase out the front desk tellers. And there's a very simple reason why, because of the forced wage hike. You know, somebody who runs the front desk, who is a cashier teller at a bank, what they're doing, I mean, it's a service, it's an important job, but it doesn't, what the work produces doesn't justify a $15 an hour wage. So I'm just giving you a little snippet of what's happening here. Just in this section alone of Torrance, California, right here along Sepulveda. So Maple's over there, Hickory's over there. We have these large home communities, these gated communities here. And yet even with all of this, the restaurant closed up, the bookstore closed up, and the bank closed. So we're just seeing some really hard times for businesses right now, even here in business-friendly Torrance, California.